Hi, good morning. My name's Teresa Van Kylenberg, and this morning I am addressing the Billion Coin community. Um, I just want to say it's my first time up here, just doing a broadcast, so I just hope that everything comes through pretty clear to everybody today. And what I've entitled my live broadcast, and I've called it TBC. Um, I forget. Oh gosh, I've forgotten the name already. Oh my gosh! But anyway, it's called TBC, and what needs to be done ASAP. So first off, I would like to just give a brief overview of how I came to be with TBC. I started on the 3rd of March 2017, which was last year, and I was actually watching one of my friends from Australia, Tamara Mataya, and I was just watching her as she was posting her testimonies on Facebook. And I thought, oh gosh, I thought this sounds really interesting. And I thought, well, she talked about the gift and she talked about a lot of things. And I thought, oh yeah, right, not quite believing what was happening. But anyway, I watched her for, I guess, about a couple of weeks. And then 2 weeks later, she comes up online and she's going, woohoo, I'm retiring. And I thought, hey, how did she do that? So what I did was I contacted her and I asked her, what did you do to get into TBC? What did you have to do? And anyway, she explained it to me, and she explained the Kringle Cash gift and how to join up and things like that. And so I did, and I've been with TBC ever since. And I must say that it has been absolutely, well, I suppose, an up and down journey, over the last year or so. But man, just lately it's been getting exciting, and everybody's. Oh no, I've lost you. Oh, there you are. Okay. Anyway, carrying on. Um, the journey was a bit. I was a bit skeptical when I first came in, um, but being here thus far, and I've actually I actually started to encourage people to come in and into TBC as well, and I did exactly what my friend did in Australia, how explained it to them the way that she explained it to me. And yes, we got quite a few people on board, and so now we have quite a large team covering New Zealand and Australia, and we have a lot of Kiwis living in Australia, and it's an amazing, it's been an amazing journey for me. But just recently, as you know, things have started to hot up. We're getting more and more information coming from TBC, and and all I can say is that it's the way to go, really, because there is nothing else out there that's offering us the same as what TBC is offering us for the rest of our lives. And then on that note, I just wanted to talk about, how important it is for us to share this opportunity. But before I do that, I just wanted to talk about something I saw. I think it was Michael Elu from Papua New Guinea, where they were going into remote villages and sharing TBC with the remote villages in there. And I thought, wow, if they can do it, the Western world can do it. I mean, they had to actually physically walk into those villages to those people and share this opportunity with them. And they've done really, really well, and so really, to be honest, I mean, I don't even know how they did it, but they did it. And so for me, I'm sharing this now to all my friends around the world, really, that are not on TBC. And I'm just want to say, if remote villages are jumping on this, why not you? I mean, I know that sometimes you can get pretty lost, especially if you don't know anything about online businesses. But the beauty about TBC is that there's a whole team of people. In fact, there's over 3 million people that have joined up with TBC that will be willing to help you. And all you have to do is just join up and join a team. That's all you have to do. And one of the most important messages that I can say to you now is that people need to get on board this ASAP. Because first off, we are worldwide. Secondly, there is so much help out there, it's just not funny. So really you can't say that you're being left on your own. And this is what TBC does. There's so much help out there. And the voice of TBC, Randy Wilson, and his team of 10 top leaders are out there as well as a lot of us around the world. And some of us have our own top 10 leaders. And, and we're just there to help everybody that comes on board that does not know anything about it. And we will lead you and guide you into all you need to know about this opportunity. So I encourage you to join us as soon as you possibly can. So so don't wait any longer. Be good now if you come on board right now, because soon, I mean, right at this moment, Kringle Cash are giving away 25,000. Their gift is 25,000 Kringles, which I think is, don't quote me on that, but I think it's just over 800 USD. So, without even thinking about it, who offers you a gift like that for nothing? Who? So so what I really want you to know, people, is that, as you all know, things are becoming topsy-turvy in the world. And, there is nothing out there that can help the poor or even the middle-class person, because, we're working day and night and working our fingers to the bone, and for what? And yet here is an opportunity that TBC have offered us, the TBC administration have offered us worldwide to jump on board with this. Because you can become a millionaire. Ah, yes, I can hear you all laughing, going, yeah. Or you can become a billionaire. It's up to you. How big is your faith in what you do? And how much do you trust yourself in what you do? You see, the thing is, we have families. And what I want to do is leave something for my grandchildren, for my children. Because you know what? This world is becoming so bad. Who's going to help them? Unless those of us that are in the know with TBC we're the only ones that will be able to help our families to get out of the mess that they're in. And I'll tell you what, it's going to get messier and messier and messier. This world is just not, it doesn't give two hoots about you or about me or about our children or about our families. Why? Because this world belongs to the elite. It doesn't belong to the very poor. It doesn't belong to the middle class. It doesn't belong to those that are just getting by. It belongs to the very elite that are making themselves richer and richer every day. And so, for the sake of your families and for the sake of your children, your grandchildren, and the generations to come, we need to build a future for them. Because, as you can see, the days are getting wicked. The world is leaning more and more towards violence, drugs, substance abuse, and the more the more we sit there and do nothing about it, our kids are going to go that way. Because why? Because they won't have the money to get themselves out of the crap heap, like the elite rich. I mean, it's all right for them. They can go out and buy stuff just like that, just like a flick of the thumb, and that's it. They've got it. But with people that are pretty poor and in poverty, they can't. So for me, it is important that we let everybody know that this opportunity is worldwide, and it's not for the elite either. It's for the TBC is here to combat poverty worldwide, folks. Did you hear that? To combat poverty worldwide. Can you believe that? Why don't you believe it? And what have you got to lose? Why don't you sign up? Because you don't know. If you haven't got that much faith in yourself about doing things, why not join up with this one? Why not join up in TBC? None of us have got anything to lose. And I'll tell you something, when you do join up, you'll see the sense in why we should be doing this. Not just for ourselves, but like I said before, for our families and our grandchildren. Because this is a cruel world, folks. And the powers to be don't give a hoot about you, about our families, about our kids. So I just want to make sure that you know and that you sorry, folks. I'm just so passionate about this. And I just, I love people. And I just want them to know that TBC does care about you. And you really need to know that there are people out there that love you. I know one thing's for sure, that God loves us. And I really believe that this opportunity came from Him. Because, as you all know, we're all heading into a one world government. And we're heading to the one world government. We're heading to the chip. That's why it's so important for us to know the truth. Because believe you me, the Bible tells us that we are heading for a one world government. And when that happens, guess what? That's when the chip will come into play. Yes. And where will you turn? If you haven't signed up to TBC yet, where will you turn for your abundance? Well, let me tell you, Unless you're strong enough, you have nowhere to turn except to the chip. And why would you do that? The powers to be will know your whereabouts. They'll know where you are 24/7. They'll know your bank account. They'll know everything about you. Why would you give them that opportunity? And let me tell you, when they do find out all that information, and if you're not doing the right things, you'll be persecuted. Yes, mark my words. You will be persecuted. That's why I believe that TBC is a godly thing, and that was brought into play so that we, people like us, even God's people, would have somewhere to turn. Because even He knows that we need something in this world to keep us going. Because if the one world government is coming, we need to have this. So, just sign up and sign your... Do you know you can sign up your grandchild, even if they're one? You can sign anybody up, providing you pay the $10 wallet fee. I mean, if you're an older person, like, I don't know, just say for me, for instance, I'm a lot older, but I've joined up my children and my grandchildren. Because you know why? Because if anything happens to me and nobody's here to look after their well-being, and they've got no resources whatsoever but to turn to that chip. Because none of us can, once that happens, we can't trade. That's why you need to be in TBC, because I believe it's our only saving grace from this world when the time comes. And with that, I mean, it's a sad thing, but mate, look around you. Just look around us. Everything that's happening around us is it's horrible. It's disgusting. People are ripping each other off. And, and there's a lot of violence going on in this world. Do we want our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, our great-great-grandchildren to come into this world like that, into a violent world? Because that's where it's going. And honestly, TBC is the only way for us to go. So, just do it. And even if you sign up to the free gift, just do it. Because you know why? At least you know that your family will be safe in the years to come. And who knows? For some of you that don't know God, you'll probably come to know Him through TBC. For me, I believe that this is His way of showing His love to you and to me and to all those out there. Because one day you're just going to look at this and marvel and say, wow, where was I when this was all going on? But it's not too late now, folks. Just sign up. It's not late. It's not too late for you, honestly. But just give me a moment, because I'm going to put a link up here so that you guys can join up if you want to. I mean, no pressure, but I'm just saying you'll be glad when you do, if you do, because that's who I know my God is. He would never leave us without something to go back on. Never, ever. And so just be vigilant and look around you. There's nothing. There's not even any more money anymore. They lie to you about it, but there isn't. The banks are no good to us anymore. They don't even help us anymore. You can't go anywhere unless you've got heaps and heaps of money. Isn't that right? But anyway, I'm going to put a link up here. And if you want to join it, please feel free. Because honestly, you have nothing to lose. And I just want to say that I'm just so grateful. I am just so grateful that we have something to fall on when the time comes. Because believe you me, this world does not give a damn about you. There are only two entities in this world. One is good and one is bad. And for me, right now, the good is TBC. Don't be foolish. Join up with us and over 3 million people. Join up with all of us. We can't all be, we can't all be dreamers. Oh, well, yes, dreamers, because I have a big dream with TBC, with my TBC when we finally get to the fiat. And my goal, I know there's still going to be skeptical people out there, but my goal is to come back out and help those. Well, actually, to help people, the homeless, the hungry, those that really need help. Those are the ones that I'll be targeting. And I guess that's the same with everyone else in TBC too, because their dreams and aspirations are of helping others out there. Because why? Because TBC helped us to get to us to where we're going. So we can return the favour by helping others. So yeah. I don't know, I don't know what you're going to make of all this, but whatever you do make of it, I hope it's going to be a positive. I hope it's going to be absolutely positive what you make of it. And that and then that you're going to join up because it's the only thing to do. So, yeah. Do you know, since joining TBC, I've been buying, cookies and things like that, and because you want to, because you'll want to build your business, your TBC business up, because you'd want to make sure that you've got enough there to go around further than just you and your family, because there's other people out there that need TBC but don't know it yet. But I'm just so blown away about those remote villages out there that have embraced TBC and believe in it. And so can you. And so can you. Oh, well, I hope this has been very informative, but and being my first stream, my first livey, I just hope that you really get what I'm saying about TBC. Yeah. I I just love it. I've joined my 4 children up, and all my grandchildren. I have actually 22 no, I have 25 grandchildren. No, 22 grandchildren and 2 great grandchildren. Yes, that's it. I do. I have that many grandchildren. So I hope that when they get a bit older and they learn about this gift, they will do the same as me. Share it with others, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Yeah. So without further ado, I just want to say thank you to the TBC community, to TBC admin, and to all those leaders out there, Bitcoin Randy and his top 10 leaders, and all those leaders out there with their top 10. Thank you so much for your input, for your encouragement, and just, and just giving us more and more positive feedback. It's so awesome. I just don't know how to thank everyone here, because you guys are awesome. No, nothing perturbs you, nothing disturbs you, nothing can take you away from your mission, nothing. And I love that. I love being around positive people. I love hearing positive things about the business that we're in. And I love, all the encouragement that goes out to everybody, no matter who you are around the world. Everyone gets encouraged, whether through Facebook pages or Facebook chat. It'll be great. It's been great. So with that, I just want to say thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for all that you've done, and all that and all that TBC admin are doing right now to get us to where we need to be, and for all those leaders that are helping TBC admin to get to the place that we need to be. May you all have an awesome and blessed day, and may my God bless you abundantly, because that's who I love first and foremost. He is number one in my life. So yeah, that's me. What can I say? Except you guys have an awesome day, and God bless you. Bye. Bye.